on the... There's a good one. Good morning, YouTube. It's been quite a morning. 40-minute walk in. It's a very remote pond I'm fishing today. I've got to get down this path. Sure, that's a path. And then get onto that little pond. I gotta cut my way through that sea of cattails and get to that bigger pond. Got a machete, and if I have to, I'm gonna cut my way down. So I'll see you out there. Let's go fishing. Oh, so coming down that definitely was not fun, and we're halfway there, and we only got the easy half left. Well, the easy half to get to the first pond. I fished this one other time before, and I caught 2, and I could only make like 3 casts, so it's gonna be good. Alright, somebody else has definitely gotten down here at some point this year. Bull is probably a kayak, but we're gonna do it with this little boat. Let's go. So I'm just gonna make my first few casts along the edge here, pitching into holes and pockets, going along the perimeter with this swim bait. I already caught one small one before I turned on the camera. Just gonna fan cast this area and then drift along. There he is. Not a big one, but I'll take him. Not as big as I'm looking for. We're looking for pond giants. Another pounder. Fat little guy. So a lot of ponds, it's just shoreline cover. You'll do absolutely no good fishing anywhere than just right on the... Oh, there's a good one. Other ponds have deeper offshore structure. I'm gonna stop talking now and try and catch this fish. He is trying to get thick in that cover. There he goes. That's a good one. Stay hooked, buddy. Stay hooked. No, 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 no. Not in that cover. Not in that cover. Come on. Oh. Come on out. Come on out. There you go. Attaboy. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, friends. Oh, yeah. Solid fish. Probably a 4. Let's weigh it. Not quite 4. 3 3/4. Locked at 3.8. Do it again here just to be sure. Well, that time we got 3.93, so I'm gonna call that 3.9. That's just about a 4-pounder. That is a beautiful fish. Healthy, fat, strong. All right, let's catch some more. Oh, that's what I love. Small ponds, big fish. I love it. Especially after a fish like that, it's always super important to check your knot. Look at that. And then check your line too. Especially on a fish that runs you up into cover. All right, quick minute just to talk about what I've been using, what that fish hit. It's a Strike King KVD swim jig. Now that fish hit the Chartreuse Sexy Shad with a Reaction Innovations Sungill swim bait trailer. And I'd really like to find another 3 or 4-pounder in here. That was nice. That was a fish. I watched him take it. Got him. They can't all be 3 4-pounders. Plenty of tournaments have been won on fish like, well, maybe not like that. Alright, so that's what I've got to try and chop my way through. I don't know we're gonna see how this goes, and if it ain't going, we're gonna be quitting. But you can see somebody's forced their way through here, and I want to too. All right, good news. I think I made it through. That's where we were over there. I did have to do some chopping, but we're almost there now. There's one. So earlier I was talking about how ponds, you usually have either shoreline structure cover or you've got structure cover out in the open water, like isolated weed beds or possibly brush piles somebody sunk on purpose. If it's a natural pond, you're not likely to have a brush pile out in the middle. Man-made ponds, unless they're put there on purpose, don't have natural brush piles. So the only structure cover you're going to have out in the middle is vegetation, aquatic growth. Now, you can fish that just like brush piles a lot of the time. Better than usual. At this point of the day, I'm going to take a little break and just bluegill fish a little bit. So I'm just going to catch some of these bluegills. There's some friggin' tanks down here. Well, not tanks, but they're good ones. See, that's a good bluegill in anybody's book right there. I like to keep my waxy so I can catch another one with it, even though it just looks like a pile of shit. Oh, hell yeah. That's a real good one. Fighters. Pretty little fish. Hey, when the bass aren't biting good in the middle of the afternoon, I got no problem catching bluegill. Nice. Damn, they're just competing for that jig. I knew it was a good idea to bring my ultralight today. This cove is just loaded with them. That's the first female I've caught. She looks like she's still got eggs in her. Gee whiz, she's fat. Another big female. Big female. She is fat. Look at that. Has she not dropped her eggs? And she's fat. Just about worn this plastic out. I'll see if we can get a couple more on it. Yep, we're bass fishing again. God, this water is just deep and clear. I can see to the bottom in 20 feet. Oh, that's not a bad one. Maybe I can get him in before the camera dies. Again. Yeah. Yep, it died. Now I turned it back on, and we'll let him go. Got a new battery in now. Recharging a couple others. We should be good to go. He's not a 2-pounder. So now's a good time probably to mention what I was talking about before. I'm just throwing out into open water, but there's submerged grass beds and shit out there, so I throw that out and let that shaky head jig and trick worm sink straight to the bottom. Watch my line all the way till it stops sinking, then lift it up, hop or two. Oh, there's a fish. Not a big one again, but there's got to be some bigger ones out there. Fish actually hit it that time while it was sinking. I wouldn't have noticed except my line just started taking off sideways. But they're just out there in a big way. Don't ask me why they're all the same size. There should be some bigger ones out there. By the way, this is a 3/16 ounce owner shaky head jig, 7-inch watermelon red flake trick worm. Zoom. It's a zoom trick worm. Sight fished him, but another little one. That was a little bit better. I saw him come out from under that mat of cover, swim down to it, and then it was just a matter of waiting until I felt the tap. Alright. That one got it. Of course, he's still pretty small, but hey, frogfish. I saw a fish flash on it. A little bit better. There. Not even that big. Almost forgot to record an outro. I was really kind of disappointed with how that far pond turned out. No fish over 2 pounds. They got to be in there. But thank God I got that 3.5, 3 3/4 this morning. That was a nice fish. Made this trek worth it, along with all the numbers and the big bluegill. So, alright, thanks for watching. I would like to get to the top of that hill before it's completely dark, and I'm probably gonna have to make 2 trips because it's uphill and the boat's heavy and I'm really tired. Alright, bye.